Now at 6, authorities issue an update in the search for a man wanted out of Knoll, Missouri. Plus, crews continue to clean up after a train with 20 cars derails. And
Plus reports of suspicious individuals posing as representatives from local electric companies. That story coming up.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Authorities in Knoll, Missouri search for a wanted man who may be in Joplin. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Tanya Bach. Authorities say this man, Jordan Michael Jennings, remains on the run today after fleeing from authorities in the Bel Air Apartments area. Jennings is wanted on felony warrants in Newton County. Authorities say he could have a white dog with him named Stella. He should be considered armed and dangerous. Authorities witnessed Jennings stealing a vehicle on security camera, and that vehicle has been recovered in Joplin. If located, do not approach. Call 911 immediately. Electric companies are warning the public about suspicious individuals falsely claiming to work for them. KOAM's Samantha Walker tells us more about who may be knocking on your door.
Both Newmac Electric and Carthage Water and Electric plants say they have received numerous reports in recent days of people going door to door identifying as electric workers. Witnesses say the suspicious persons often say they are trying to sell solar panels.
It's concerning when people are going around saying that they're with Newmac when we're not affiliated with a solar company in any way, because they're stating that they might get a better deal on their electric bill or they won't have to have any rates in the future, and that's just not the case.
Officials at Newmac Electric say they believe the individual is trying to actually sell solar installation, but they may not be reputable. They say electric companies such as Newmac do not endorse a specific solar business in that way. But authorities warn that a person willing to lie about their identity might be up to something else.
Well, if they're misrepresenting, they may be using that for a ruse to get in to see what those people might have, where they could come back and break in later or steal something while they're there.
The Newton County Sheriff's Department says Newmac Electric has been keeping them in the loop about customer reports. They say the best thing you can do if you see something suspicious is call.
If citizens see something suspicious, don't hesitate to call. I mean, that is what we're here for. We'd be more than happy to come out and check it out. That is what we're here for, is to serve the citizens, and they're our eyes and ears, and they see stuff more than we do. And we'd be more than happy to check it out. And it is not a bother. We would be more than happy to serve the citizens that way.
Newmac Electric says employees at companies like theirs should be wearing a uniform or a logoed shirt, have a Newmac vehicle, or be able to provide a work ID. Reporting in Newton County, Samantha Walker, KOAM News.
Newmac Electric asks that you call their office if you encounter a suspicious person claiming to be a company worker. Well, meteorologist Lindsay Gaffney joins us with a first look at weather.
So we do have possibility for storms to develop tonight, although right now out in Joplin, overcast conditions, and we do see some rain showers starting to push in, pretty light rain. On top of that, we've got gusts up to 25-30 miles per hour tonight, so wind threat is possible. Now, it's pretty humid out there for the places that haven't gotten any rain yet. Temperatures across the region in the mid to upper 70s still. Stockton still 81, so it's still pretty hot and humid out there. Like I said, we've had a few showers start to push in to our southern counties and central counties. They're pretty brief, and they're not going to be strong right now, just some scattered sprinkles across the region. Now, we are tracking a system that's coming in, and we could see some thunderstorm development, although right now not looking like we're going to have too much in the way of severe weather, but I'll have more details for you in just a bit.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Crews continue to clean up following a major train derailment in Wyandotte, Oklahoma over the weekend. Authorities say the incident happened Saturday night. About 20 cars derailed along Main Street and East 153rd Road in Wyandotte. Amazingly, no one was injured. Today, the Carthage Chamber of Commerce showed its appreciation for the city's employees. The chamber teamed up with Boomer's Barbecue and Catering as a way to say thank you to all of the departments involved in efforts to get the city opened back up for business following the severe storms on April 1st.
I mean, they are quick on the trigger and they get after it, and they're up there and working, and they get it back and going. There's not enough appreciation for what these guys do day in and day out. And I just wanted to show that to them and give back to the community that takes care of me.
The storms on April 1st saw 100-mile-per-hour winds tear through the city square. Cherokee County Health Department helped out individuals with CanCare questions this afternoon. The event took place at the Galena City Hall. The department helped individuals applying for CanCare benefits for Medicaid presumptive eligibility. Cherokee County My Family program was also on hand to answer any questions about resources for families.
Well, the presumptive eligibility basically is an application for CanCare. So what I'm doing for them is giving them free application assistance, because the application is actually about 58 pages long, and I'm cutting that by 3/4, so they're not having to give me as much information.
If you missed out on the event today, don't worry, the Galena City Hall will host a similar event on May 20th. Well, some good news for the Weir Public Library in Kansas. Today, the library received national certification as a family place library. This will transform the library into an early learning center for very young children, their parents, and caregivers. The certification comes in part from a grant from the Kansas Children's Cabinet and Trust Fund, which allowed the library's director to complete the necessary training and requirements. Weir is the second library in this region to complete the certification. Missouri Southern tees off on a title defense today. John has the details from day one of the MIAA Men's Championship coming up later in sports. But first, a recovery center in Joplin also hosts its own version of Tea Time. The Recovery Outreach Community Center in Joplin tees off its 18th annual Charity Golf Classic fundraiser today. KOAM's Amber Jenkins has the story.
We've had one every year since, and it's been, well, for the last few years, since COVID, it's been our biggest fundraiser that we do.
The money raised from the charity golf tournament fundraiser goes back into the community in a form of providing support and resources to those overcoming addiction. The fundraiser funds the operations of the Recovery Outreach Community Center, which offers a safe space on Main Street, and the Ascent Recovery Homes that instills independence and work ethic in men who are in recovery.
We've got a lot of workforce, and they're good workers. Once you get them into a setting to where they're doing the right thing and going to work every day.
Can contribute to a lot of expenses that happen in our community, crime and homelessness and so on and so forth. So getting involved in supporting a cause like this helps in the efforts to curb that, to get these gentlemen off the streets, out of jails, out of courts, and into a program that can help them recenter their lives and get themselves back together.
Board members say it takes a village to tackle addiction.
It's only grown because community partners have come alongside of us. We're here at Twin Hills Golf Course today, and if it wasn't for Twin Hills Golf Course saying, yeah, we want to be a part of that, come use our facilities, feed us lunch. We got lunch sponsors, we got whole sponsors. It takes an entire community to do the things that Ascent wants to do in the community.
Reporting in Joplin, Amber Jenkins, KOAM News.
To donate or learn more about the Recovery Center, go to our website, KOAMnewsnow.com. A little later, get ready for the 2024 Great American Flag Swap. It kicks off tomorrow in Miami.
Rain chances continue on tonight with storm chances coming in tomorrow morning. I'll have more details right after the break. We've been tracking a system moving through our area tonight and tomorrow morning, and all day today it's looked like we could see some storms. And taking a look at downtown Joplin from the Cornell Arts and Entertainment Center, it's pretty cloudy out there. Winds are picking up. However, the severe storms that we've been expecting all weekend, we're not really seeing that develop tonight. There is a wind advisory out in Wichita. We do have some pretty fast winds moving into the area tonight and tomorrow, gusting 40-45 miles per hour. So you may want to prepare for, especially tomorrow, some gusty winds. Now, we've got a few rain showers already pushing through those southern counties and even through the central counties. There are sprinkles, nothing too severe, and we could expect to see some stronger development tonight, a little bit later around 8-9 p.m. But there's a cap on the atmosphere, which means there's like a layer of air that's blocking any severe development for these thunderstorms. So we could still get some rain showers, but that strong storms that we've been expecting may not see that tonight. We do still have that slight risk for our counties out in Kansas and Oklahoma, meaning if these storms do kick off, they do start to develop, we could see pretty fast winds, large hail, and tornadoes are possible. Now this threat is about until 11 to midnight tonight. If the storms kick off, we've got an elevated risk for our western counties for tornadoes, most of our counties in Kansas and Oklahoma for hail, and a low risk for wind as well. Now let's take a look and see what we can expect tonight. Those showers pushing in right now, and then as we continue on, this is that dry line that will develop, and as of right now, like I said, not seeing much in the way of severe storms, but we do still have a few brief showers, and they'll continue on to push out to the northeast, but as they move out, they'll start to develop after they leave our area. Next chance of rain that we're going to see with this system is a Pacific cold front's moving in tomorrow morning. Earliest you could see some rain pushing in around 3 a.m. but as it continues on, it's going to shift more north of us, but we do still expect to see some isolated thunderstorms with that front boundary coming in. And see, this is about 6:30 a.m. so when you're getting ready to start your day, we'll have those thunderstorms pushing in our northern counties, even stretching all the way down to the central counties. After that, more of our southern counties just getting some rain showers, but it'll move out to the east about 10 a.m. We're still having some showers, continuing to move out. Then we'll have clear skies on Wednesday. It's going to be pretty nice as well. But this SPC outlook for tomorrow, more shifted off to the Missouri counties that will have that slight risk. Again, strong hail or large hail and strong winds being the main threat. And those winds could gust up to 40-50 miles per hour, especially tomorrow. And the winds will continue after the storms leave our area. So even all the way through the evening hours, can expect to see some pretty fast winds as well. Now, like I said, Wednesday is going to be pretty nice. We have another cold front moving through the region on Thursday. That's going to be dropping our temperatures down quite a bit, down 20 degrees, nearly 60 degrees on Friday, and 56 degrees on Saturday. Now, more rain chances continue on Saturday as well.
All right, a lot of chance, like a wet day, a dry day, a wet day, a dry day.
A little back and forth, yeah. Okay, that's the 4 states region I've come to understand.
That's right. All right, thanks, Lindsay. Well, the Sunflower Estate plans to go orange this week to raise awareness for work zone safety. Buildings, bridges, and fountains will be lit in orange, and people will also wear orange. The week-long observation is to remind motorists that slowing down, staying alert, minimizing distractions, and being patient in roadway work zones can mean the difference between life and death. Message signs across the state will also promote work zone safety. KOAM is proud to announce the next Great American Flag Swap taking place tomorrow. If you have an old and tattered flag, bring it down to the Arvest Bank in Miami and swap it for a brand new one. Old flags will see a proper disposal. The event starts at noon. Still ahead, Missouri Southern men's golf competes in the 2024 MIAA Championship. And Webb City and Fort Scott meet on the baseball diamond. John Dales has those stories and more up next.
The Division II college golf season began back in September, and today it's officially conference championship time for the 10 men's team in the MIAA. Missouri Southern tries to defend its team conference championship from last year, and we're finished with day one of the 3-day tournament at Shoal Creek Golf Club. Missouri Southern has 2 players in the top 10. Lions senior Ben Markman leads the entire 50-player field one day in with his score of 2 under. His teammate Luis Limon is in a 7-way tie for 6th place at 1 over. Josh Hamnett and Trajan McCray are both also in the top half of the leaderboard, a few strokes behind. Now here's how the team leaderboard looks after one day. Missouri Western is in first place with a combined score of 3 over par. Central Missouri just 1 stroke behind, then MSSU in third place at 8 over par. Each team's 5 golfers play another 18 holes tomorrow. Then the final round is on Wednesday. Over to high school baseball, 2 of the best local teams from different states meet tonight. Fort Scott hosts Webb City. Both of them are coming off state qualifying seasons a year ago. Webb City enters the day with a 13-3 record. Now, Fort Scott, meanwhile, has given itself a very challenging early season schedule this year and enters today 6-7 with multiple losses to top 10 teams. We'll bring you highlights from this one later tonight at 9 and 10. And the NBA playoffs are here this week. The regular season wrapped up officially yesterday. Now, tomorrow night, the play-in tournament begins. The Thunder are the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They'll have the home court advantage in any best-of-7 series all the way until the NBA Finals. OKC knows it's the #1 seed in the West, but doesn't know its first-round opponent yet. That will be decided in the next few days in the play-in tournament between the 7 through 10 seeds. Now, the 7 and 8 seeds, Lakers and Pelicans, they play each other. The winner of that game plays the 2 seed Nuggets in the first round, and the loser between the Lakers and Pelicans play the winner between the 9 and 10 seed Sacramento and Golden State. Winner of that game will play the Thunder in the first round starting on Sunday. Lastly, over to Major League Baseball. The Royals swept the White Sox in a 4-game series just over a week ago. Now tonight, they go on the road to Chicago and try to replicate that. Seth Lugo is Kansas City's expected starting pitcher. He's coming off 2 wins in each of his last 2 starts. Cardinals also on the road tonight. They make the trip to Oakland to face the A's. Redbirds have lost each of their last 2 series, but they have Sonny Gray starting on the mound tonight, who didn't allow a run in his first start of the year with the Cardinals last week. Back to basketball, though. Exciting time of the year with the playoffs coming. Crucial next few days, though, for the Thunder because they do get those 6 days off of rest. It's something that you don't get the entire NBA season.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a little nerve-wracking going in with that #1 seed.
Yeah, they've been fighting for it all season. It was really close, Yeah,
we'll see how that goes. All right, that's it for sports. We're back after this. Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. The Webb City Farmers Market teaches people how to add a little something extra to a traditional salad. Plus, we look into ATM thefts in Southwest Missouri, and the Supreme Court hears arguments on the enforcement of anti-camping laws to combat homelessness. Those stories and a lot more tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Well, the hit TV show American Pickers is headed back to Kansas. The History Channel show is looking for leads and would love to explore some hidden treasure. If you or someone you know has a unique item, story to tell, and is ready to sell, the Pickers would love to hear from you. For more information, head over to KOAMnewsnow.com. American Pickers will film episodes through the month of June. All right, let's final sports note.
Yeah, looking forward to the highlights from that game between Fort Scott and Webb City tonight. Like I said, expected to be 2 of the best teams when it comes to playoff time in our 2 different states. So nice to see the teams from Kansas get to see the teams from Missouri every once in a while.
All right.
Well, with weather, we've got some showers moving into the area tonight, although not really expecting any strong development. Could see some isolated thunderstorms in the morning, but again, with low instability in the morning, we may not see as strong storms in the morning either. So turns out the storm wasn't as strong as we've been expecting it to be.
All right, and that's a good thing.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here at 10. Have a great evening and an even better tomorrow.